Welcome back, Virgo, to 12th House Tarot Reading. My name is Mouse. I am your host. This is a general reading for the sign of Virgo for the last week of November 2025. Welcome back, viewers. Welcome, first-timers. We do a past, present, and future spread with clarifiers for each. Obviously, my interpretation of what's going on. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Consider liking and subscribing to help my channel grow. It's much appreciated. In the past position, we're starting with the Ace of Pentacles. Present has the Page of Wands and the Hierophant in the future position. In the past position with the Page of Ace of Pentacles, we have the Three of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. All right, two nines on the table. We're going to just pull from the top of the deck, friends, so we'll set that right over there. Excellent. So as we look at this past position, past position, Virgo, what I'm noticing is that there may have been like, it feels like a leveling up, Virgo. It feels like your game is on point, whatever that might be for your work, that people are noticing you, that things are, and I don't know if it's the truth of you, so you could tell me in the comments, but it feels like, oh gosh, like a finally moment. Finally, I'm getting the accolades that I need. Finally, I am getting the, the kudos, the promotion, the acknowledgement. Finally, maybe the King of Cups is your boss or something, and they're finally being nice to you, and that there's some ease in your day. I hope that's the energy for you. And if your boss is not being nice to you, then be nice to yourself anyway, because that's just on them. I find that, Virgo, all of the world is just the 8th grade science lab over and over, reiterated and happening in every situation. Like there's always someone who's got something to say, someone who doesn't do any of the work, someone who does all the work, and someone who pulls and finds the pretty flyer to put the folder to put the report in. So knowing that, I want you to be gentle with yourself. I want you, if you're not getting the kudos from where it needs to come from, know that you are you're the bomb. I don't want to curse on here. So, but that there is this Nine of Pentacles as the undercurrent of this reading, and it gives this satisfaction, this feeling of like, I have accomplished all of this and then some. I am at peace inside, regardless of what happens on the outside. The Page of Wands here is in your present position, and we're looking at a new beginning for you with this Page of Wands. There's new opportunity happening. I feel that it is because of what happened here with this Three of Pentacles and the work that you've been doing. So let's see what else we have going on. Then we got the Knight of Wands. Absolutely. We're moving forward with something. The Devil has been coming up a lot lately, and it might just be because of the Mercury retrograde. So let's talk on that briefly. That I find that Mercury retrograde, and I'll say this every time, is like the universal do-over. Like things may come up that are similar to stuff in the past, and it is our responsibility and an opportunity to then respond to them differently versus reacting like a knee-jerk reaction and doing that same cycle over and over and over. So this Devil might be here to say, which wolf are you going to feed? Where do you want to move to from here? Because you have opportunity sitting here. But you know what? Let me weasel this little piece of poop in here and see if you're going to step in it or not. And you're not. Okay? We're not going to step in it. Look at this. 10 of Pentacles afterwards. We are done with that, and we are moving forward. And it feels really, really good. We have the Hierophant here in your future position. Is all about the structure of things. And for me, the Hierophant is this combo of the Empress and the Emperor. So there's this yin-yang balance to it. There is this harmony, and there's this broader understanding, like Hawkeye's view of what is happening here. Wow, with the Hierophant, you have the Star, inner healing and process. We have the Ace of Swords, so new thoughts, ideas. There might be some jealous people with this Seven of Wands. I'm not going to, worry too much about that, because this is future energy. It may or may not happen depending on what happens here. I feel that that is residual to the Devil as they connect here. I feel that this might be just people that are jealous of you, that want to challenge you or challenge your authority or challenge, and it could be, there's a holiday here in the US, and maybe over Thanksgiving there's that aunt or uncle or cousin or somebody who's just snarky. You don't have to interact with them, friends. Just sit at the other end of the table, talk about something else, leave the room, don't engage, do whatever the opposite is that you would normally do, because we don't need to engage and step in that again. We want you to be able to succeed, Virgo. We want you to be able to move beyond that and heal and take all of this, because there's a lot of wisdom and forward motion here. And we don't need people on the sidelines. The people who do not have skin in the game, people who are not doing diddly squat to give us their advice on how they would do whatever it is that we want to do. No, I don't think so. Like if they're not where you want to be, right? Like, I'll take advice from somebody who's successful in the business that I'm in and say, hey, I tried this. It worked for me. I got, 20 more clients a week because of it. Great. Let me give it a try. But if Aunt Sally over here or Uncle Joe are just two sheets to the wind and they're just like spewing hate, we're not going to listen to that. Right, Virgo? Just saying. I'm here for you. So that being said, take what resonates, leave the rest. Consider liking and subscribing. I will be back in December with your next reading. Take care.